Welcome back. Next week, Wells Fargo will hold an investor day for analysts on Thursday. Investors want to know when revenue will stabilize, when growth might resume. Management, of course, will touch on returning capital to shareholders, as well as where expenses stand. The CEO and CFO have committed to lower expenses in 2019 and 2020. I addressed much of this when I spoke with the CEO, Tim Sloan, earlier this week, with the latest revelation that Wells Fargo is being investigated by the Labor Department, on top of the scandals and misdeeds at the company, and what Sloan is doing to turn things around since becoming CEO.
There has been a lot going on since I stepped into this role about 18 months ago. One of the things that I said to all of our stakeholders is that we need to rebuild our reputation with all of them. And first and foremost, it was with our team members, with our customers, but it was also looking at all of our policies and practices to make sure that we were doing the right thing, which is what we're in the midst of doing. So some of the items that you mentioned, in fact, all of them, were items that we found, right? We raised our hand, we escalated, and we're remediating our customers.
Well, not the fake accounts.
Well, where we are in terms of the accounts, the retail accounts that we sold to customers that maybe they didn't need, we're in the midst of remediation. We've reached out to over 120 million different customers to say, hey, if you have an issue with the Wells Fargo account, come in and see us. And we're almost all the way through that process.
You have dismissed people. You have had some people leave the company. Mm-hmm. You have put a new slate of board of directors in place. You've made some changes, but there's real reputational risk, mm-hmm. and there's risk in terms of people trusting the bank again. Mm-hmm. How are you going to get people to trust Wells Fargo again? Convince them that the bank has integrity and these things were one-offs.
Well, the fact of the matter is people trust us every day. We have over 70 million customers. Our business is growing. The retail banking business is growing. Products and services are growing. The loyalty scores that we have from our customers are all improving. So there's a lot of good that's going on at the company, but you're absolutely right. We need to rebuild trust with our stakeholders. So how do we do that? We make sure that if there's anything that we did that was improper with a customer, that we make it right by them, that we fix anything that needs to be fixed at the company, and then we focus on going forward, and that's building a better Wells Fargo, and we're doing that every day.
How do we know we're not going to find another misdeed under a rock? I mean, we thought everything was over and in the rearview mirror, and then we find out about the 401k inquiry.
Well, but again, we disclose that inquiry and that's part of the increased transparency that we have at the company. I've been very clear to say, let's not use the typical kind of financial materiality standard that most firms do in terms of disclosure. Let's look at what could have a reputational effect, and let's be very transparent with folks.
But just because you disclosed it doesn't mean that it changes the situation. There's another inquiry, and we're looking at more misconduct now in the 401k business.
Well, we don't know that, Maria, right? That's why we're looking into it. And so what we're doing is there's an active review of that. Again, if there's any sort of issues in terms of improper conduct with our customers, we'll make it right by them.
You've been at Wells for a long time.
31 years.
31 years.
Yeah.
You were the CFO before you the CEO.
That's right.
You had a lot of positions in leadership.
Right.
And there are some people who say, look, Tim Sloan is a good guy, but he's an insider.
Yeah.
You need a complete sweep here.
Yeah.
You need outsiders coming in. You need new blood because this is deep-seated culture that is bad.
Yeah.
And you say?
Well, I appreciate you saying I'm a good guy, so that's a good place to start.
Look, I met you years ago, and as soon as I met you, said, this guy has integrity.
Yeah.
I want to make sure to be clear about that.
Sure.
But that doesn't change the fact that you've been there 31 years,
right.
and you are part of the system at Wells Fargo. So it's an easy finger to point. Okay, get out the people who've been there 30 years and get new blood in there.
Yeah, most of that criticism is from people that don't know anything about the company and candidly don't know what they're talking about, right? I think that would be absolutely the appropriate criticism if after being in this role for a year and a half, we hadn't made any changes. We've made fundamental changes in terms, as you mentioned, in terms of our leadership, in terms of the organization, and we're making things right for our customers, and we're continuing to innovate innovate and grow this company.
You've got the Investor Day coming up next week. What will be your main message to investors?
Our main message is going to be that you can bet on Wells Fargo. Again, we've had this terrific history in this company. We've got great people, we've got great products, we've got a great customer base. There's no question we have challenges. We've talked about those. We've got to rebuild trust with all of our stakeholders. But in terms of the direction for the company, I'm very optimistic about the future.